first video I'm going to do on hand sanders for the Festool range. Now, there's a lot, as you know, there's a lot of expensive Festool products, but let's look at some of these more simpler products which are out there, which are really good, really handy. You may not know much about them at all, and I'm just about to show you. Now, this site, as I said, is not a professional site. I'm just showing you as a layman what I find with the Festool stuff. That I just talk from the heart. I don't rehearse anything or see my workshop's not fancy. It's just it's a shed. It's full of stuff that I enjoy. So this is the first video I'm going to do. I'll do many videos on different things. You may or may not like them because they're not slick production, but never mind. You're interested in the tools, that's why you're watching this. Anyway, first of all, here's this great little sander. Now I'm going to show you this one here. This one is called the 46178. Now it's on a stick fix system, like so. Runs right around. It's very simple to apply. Just place it at the back. Oops, place it at the back here, and wrap it around the front. Locks in over the front. So now you get a really good little edge across the front here, where you can sort of sand into sort of confined areas. It's a little light sander. It's very light to hold, extremely light to hold. But great for finish sanding, something where you don't want to take off a lot of meat. But I really find this is a great little handy sander. And these apparently are called the STF 46 by 178. They're this, I think they're around about $28 for it. Quite expensive, obviously, it's being Festool, but look, it's great. It's handy and it works well. Next we have the 80 by 133, I think it's called. Now this is a great little sander. It fits fabulous in your hand. Look, just natural. Just your hands fit on it perfectly. You can really sort of maneuver around. But the thing about these ones are they take the 80 by 133 sandpaper, which has got the stick fix and loop on the back, and these are from the these are compatible with the RTS 400 and the LS. Well, sorry, my video got interrupted because I'm using an iPhone, and I had one of the Festool suppliers ring me to say a spare part for my TS55 saw it's just arrived. So it came in midstream of videoing. So part 2 of the sanders. Now I was at where we see it's the 80 by 133 sander. Look, this is a great little sander. It's nice and firm. I'm sure you'd find it's really good. It's good to grip hold of it. This is better to grip and that than I find a normal cork block, because it fits in your hand just perfectly. It's nice and sort of kind of spongy, like on the sort of dashboard of your car. They're about $48, but look, great value. They're going to last forever and ever and ever. They've got the stick. What I tend to use, as you can see, this is pretty gunky up because I've been sort of doing some oil, which probably wasn't quite dry enough. What I find I use is these papers. After I've been using them actually on the real power sander, I find that they're really good just as a secondary paper to use on the hand sanding, simply because they've had a lot of the sharpness knocked out of them, which means the hand sanding is only really for when you want it as not being so aggressive. Well, that's the way I use them anyway. The next ones, these ones come in 2 varieties. The harder one and the squishy one. This is a lot squishier. As you can see, it sort of bends and sort of soft. Now, these fit the 150 papers, which fits the the RO 150 sander or any of the other orbital sanders. Now, what you do is it just fits perfectly in the middle of the disc. You pull it up the side where it's got the loops and pull it up the side. Now you've got a nice little hand sander. I find this one also great when I have, here's my little stack of used papers. I tend to use them with this little hand sander again to get more life out of them after they've been on the machine. So again, the soft one is fabulous for contours or rounding off edges or arrowing. The harder ones, obviously it's a harder version and it's good for doing flat stuff. These sanders, if I put in say like a 400 or even a 320 paper in, I find they're really good for this purpose, and I'll show you one second. So you pop it on like that, fold it over and fold it over. They're really good for hanging on to because your fingers fit into the loops really good, nice and firm. And I find that I get an absolutely excellent finish on that because the sand is nice and flat, it's not cork, it's not going to fall apart. These also are around about, I think, the $48 mark. But again, they're going to last forever. I think they're great value. I think you should give them a try. It's up to you, of course, but there's some of my favourites. You can see by the way that they tend to be worn out and shiny. But all in all, a great product. Maybe not so many people know about them. All right, now until the next video, which I'm not sure, I've got so many different Festools. I thought I could run through all of them, but it may take some time. But I'll do a demonstration on some other things shortly. Thanks, see ya.